Hello and welcome to my Let's Play, boys and girls. This is Civilized Half-orc, and that's exactly what I'm gonna play, Civilized Half-orc. And I'm very happy about Pathfinder Kingmaker because it allows that. It allows to play what I have in mind when I talk about a civilized half-orc, and we'll get right into it. Yeah, I have to check difficulties. I make it that critical hits get normal and enemies are normal too. So we're in a custom play, a little bit more challenging than normal. I want the user receive this user of a skill receive the experience. It basically makes it that my main character, who I want to build as a skill monkey, a little bit of a skill monkey, to get more experience, and that's the thing I'm trying to do. Yeah, I already tried to make a let's play. It was a little bit too clumsy and too meandering for my taste. After I watched it again before I uploaded it, I didn't upload it. It was not too entertaining. I want to make it more entertaining and less dull. So this is a good picture. It's the only picture I find for what I have in mind, the character build, and it's yeah, I want to make him kind of an infiltrator and a search and destroy build. Infiltrate, search and destroy. And yes, he's a half-orc. Very civilized half-orc. That's, yeah, he's more or less slender and got more hair than that. A modest hairstyle. That's good. That's already okay-ish, but it's not matching with the portrait. This is better, but it looks too wild. No, I'll go with the first. Yeah. And some mutton chops would be nice because I like it, not because it matches with the portrait, but because I just like this style. And skin tone should be more grayish. This almost makes him look like a Smurf. No. Grayish olive. This is good. This is okay. He's more human than orc. And his parents were his mother was a quadroon half-orc, quarter orc, and his father was a quarter human and 3/4 orc. Yeah, and they have had a loving relationship, except some trouble. Every married couple has, and that's what makes him a civilized half-orc. He had poor but good parents. He starts off as a rogue. That's what I want him to be. I like rogues. And I like robes, which are not looking like that. I think blue and black would be nice. Blue and black. Yeah. So he can delve into the night. Camouflaging. And he is a dexterity build. Most points get into dexterity, but I don't want to make it extreme because intelligence also is very important to me, and charisma. Wisdom is not exactly important at all, so I can neglect that. Now I've got 10 points left. Strength. Yeah, some strength would be nice. It always comes in handy for carrying weight and stuff like that. I mean, that alone. Intelligence 1 point higher, and if I get 2 points higher I get 8 skill points to spend, so when I level up at some point I will raise it to 16 and then I get a lot of skill points. But now it's not that important to me. Now I've got 2 points left. Let me think. Charisma with 14, is that enough? Because I could imagine dipping into the Monk's Gate Fist later on, so that he gets a charisma bonus on armor, but I'm not sure yet. So what's more important is dexterity at 18. That would be enough. And strength 13. Fine, we're fine. Mobility, trickery, stealth, knowledge of the world, because he wants to be an excellent cook, and persuasion, and yeah, what else is necessary? Law of the nature. What is it? What is it about? I'm still confused. Well, for what is it important? Identify monsters. I think there may be some other characters in my party who can do that. Not that important, so I go with use magic device, and that's it. So, because he's a very civilized bloke, a dandy, he's of course deceitful. But in the eyes of primitive, civilized people are deceitful, and that's him. Yeah. And how does he sound like?
I didn't even break a sweat.
No.
Let's hear you cry.
No.
Let us bide our time.
No.
Let us be off. Forwards!
Yeah, that's sounding masculine and also civilized.
Defeat is not strike as one. Our time.
That's even better. I go with
I
Pius.
have no need for this.
Pius, and he's lawful neutral because he's very civilized. Born at, let's say, day 7 of Kuthona. Yeah, why not? Okay, I'm rolling with it. He is missing a name. His name is Barnaby Broomdash, because his father's name was Broomdash. That's his last name, so sweet.
Together we stand.
Fine, we're fine. Let's have a look. What awaits us? Yeah, of course I already have played it through. Started to play it. I didn't play it through yet, but I'm going there. I plan to make Barnaby Broomdash a duelist.
Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Another thing is, there will be spoilers ahead, because partly I played it and I know what's coming, and I prepared. For example, spoiler, don't sell anything any item that informs me that there's an antique merchant who will give me a lot of it for it, a lot of money for it. So
Just at the Outdoory, we're looking for heroes.
okay, where are
Where are
they?
the Outdoory anyway? Rich folk?
Rich folk, yes. Amiri, a barbarian.
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
Tatuccio. Also a very sophisticated dude.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Okay,
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
they're coming. Fine.
Greetings, everyone. I am
Jamandi
Sword
Aldori.
Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless. Exactly what Restov needs.
Restov. The country of Restov. I need to memorize this. So I'm already a hero. It's great.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be
First
first
recognize
to
the
recognize
legitimacy
the
of the new
legitimacy
states,
of this new
as
state,
well as the nobility
as
title
well
of its
as
founder.
the
Okay,
noble
okay.
unfortunately,
Now here are the
one
questions.
serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet
Okay.
been able to
What
challenge
rewards can we
him.
expect
What
exactly?
reward would you seek
I'm
beyond
rushing
your
into
own
this.
and your own lands?
We'll absorb the
okay.
costs of
Bad
preparing
question.
and equipping your expeditions.
Oh.
Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
No, it's not.
Words.
Of course, there will al-
Now you're talking.
You get money as well. Okay. You're helping us found a bannery. What do you gain from such generosity? That's exactly the
Don't ask
main
stupid
question.
questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and
He's a
why,
bad guy.
that's for
He's a
Lady
very bad
Aldori
guy.
and I to discuss. It's
Even
none
this
of your concern.
Part
Your
in the
only
introduction
concern
is bad.
to swing your
This is
sword around,
absolutely
whatever
bad
it
to
is you do.
say that. Don't ask stupid questions. So he's so bad he doesn't stop to be bad, you know? Normally one bad deed would be enough to call
Of
someone
course,
bad,
we
but
stand to
this guy is
benefit
just
from this
bad.
enterprise.
He's
But if
doing
you're
almost
concerned
bad
that
and
we intend to
stupid and
rule your country from afar,
malevolent things.
using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability.
What
Fine,
is
okay.
that smell in
Yeah,
here?
what the smell?
Is it the smell
She's
of
exactly
unspoken
at
words
point
and
here.
political intrigue?
Why
That's a
not
good
just
point.
recognize him?
As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got
She's
lucky.
just a little
Perhaps because we do have
sinister,
standards
not
to
exactly
maintain.
bad.
This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers.
neutral evil.
And even those who just got lucky. But
Speaks for
giving a
itself.
noble title to a bandit lord?
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though.
We
He
haven't yet begun.
immediately
and
wants
you
to be
already
the
speak
boss,
of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's
and he
little
is
point
very
on-
pessimistic.
If I may please answer the question. We believe you're
As
all
a line of
equally
business.
deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better.
At the
Or
point
you
I
can
am
head straight
in
to
this
your
game,
guest
I
rooms
don't
to get some
still,
rest. You'll
well,
find
at
we've
the point I
already
was in
prepared
this game.
supplies for you there.
Spoiler, I
And
still,
thank you again
there's
for
no
agreeing to take
exactly
part in
spoiler.
this expedition.
I don't know what to
wish you
make
luck.
of her at all. I don't know what kind of character she is. Maybe she's a little bit obsessive, controlling type, but
Thank
I don't
you
know.
again, with
at
all
all.
my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage.
But it's what rulers do, so that's normal for a ruler.
Hi,
To be
my
controlling
name's Lindsay.
means
I'm a
nothing.
bard, so this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
Just wait. We've plenty of great feats in store.
I have no doubt. Kind of related, I wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I don't like him. I think
I
you should
really
be team
don't
leader.
want
When I
to
first saw you, I
chit-chat,
couldn't help but think, now here's a real
slander,
hero.
and
Someone who'll be
stuff.
praised in poems
Well,
and songs.
whatever.
This
Tartucci is an asshole, so
This is the damn. I should have led with that. Please, you know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of best case. And then I thought I could be
not
that
a bad
bard.
plan. What
I
about the
just needed to
Bavarian?
find
She
a
looks
suitable
pretty
hero
heroic.
and
I think
volunteer
her
to
name's
follow
Irene.
along on the. Oh yeah, she's fantastic. You can tell she could tear a bear's head off with her bare hands.
Yeah,
but
and she's afraid of her.
she
Okay.
All right, I'm going to my.
Yeah. Business as usual. The same procedure as when I started to play this game. Now, let's see how good we are at fighting. Like I said, there are a lot of spoilers. But I'm a civilized half-orc. Don't dare to deny that, or I cut you in half because I'm a civilized half-orc.
Help! Help!
What's going on?
The mansion's under attack. Some villains.
What's up? Oh, the Thucket is coming.
Stand with me.
Now let's see, what kind of weapons do I have? Crossbow or short sword? No. And 2 torches, huh? Okay. Yeah, I want to
We
attack him
shall
right now.
overcome.
So why is this happening? Why? On God's earth. Though it's how most RPGs begin, how on earth is it possible that bandits rush in after a meeting overnight with a famous person? I've never seen that in any RPG. It's, wow, it's amazing. That's surprising.
Without a doubt.
Surprising, yeah. But it's almost a sine qua non to start a game like that, you know. It's there's no way. It's the one thing that cannot go without. And I wonder if at some point I'm invited by a bartender, by a maiden to clean up the rodent problem in her basement, to resolve it. In the basement of a tavern there are rats, and we need to kill them or
I
something.
will guide us.
That of course never happens in any game. I'm ready to be surprised.
We will prevail. Attack!
And no spoiler here.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it.
Okay.
Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. Speaking of dummies.
It's starting brilliant. Wonderful. No, back to crossbow. Back to crossbow. Back to crossbow. Back. Because, surprise, there are enemies,
Can you make an epic
and
pose?
the fight
Strike as
starts.
one.
Can we retreat now?
Uh-oh, Tatucci is very sick. Yeah, not just as a character, but he's wounded. He's sick, yeah.
Leave this one to me.
Ouch! Don't dare you do that
Just
again.
die already!
Yes. Just like my father taught me to deal with assassins. No, with his words were, be careful about those evil thugs. If they attack you first, you are allowed to attack them back, defend yourself. And in some cases, in some weird cases, you have to attack first, but rarely do that ever. Okay, something like that. I don't know if that. I can't remember if those were exactly his words. But, I saw him rarely because most of the time my mother locked him into the basement. And he had his rage fits. They fought a lot. And, yeah, no, was in the basement quite often. It was normal. I mean I had a wonderful childhood.
It's the end for you rats!
Okay, come on.
Defeat is not an option.
Serves you
Of
right.
course not. Never. Yeah, I mean, it's totally normal. If someone has
Oh, it's you. Stay out
three
from under my
quarters
feet or I'll
orcish
strike
blood,
blood
that
for
oftentimes he has to be
I think that's
bound
great.
and chained
Sweaty and always looking for something to gobble up or lock the head.
and concealed. I mean,
Without a doubt.
not because anyone is ashamed of him, but just because he's I mean, he had temperament, you know. I'm not like that. I'm very civilized. That's why I talk about these things. Yeah, orcs are difficult sometimes. But I'm not like that. I'm very So, there was a frost giant who killed 3 people at once. He's not only big and strong, but he's also magically active.
Enlighten me.
That's a lot. Bigger than us, more crafty than us, more magic than us. Damn, that doesn't look good, does it? Nobody really wants that kind of enemy.
I have managed.
No.
Stand with me.
You deserved it.
Kill you all. Any magic? Any magic? Yeah. She's got her Inspire Courage spell, which isn't a spell, it's a song. Yeah. With the kung fu fighting, I don't know what to face.
Do not hold back.
Game says the song is playing right now. I don't hear it,
Time to be
but it has an effect on the party members, an encouraging effect. Who doesn't need a little bit of encouragement from now and then, from now to then,
The deed is done.
because as far as I understand, the song only lasts till the end of a fight, then it's over. Yeah, we want to carry all that shit because in this game I really want to play like taking everything with us that comes our way. Because I learned
What have we here? This chest is full
the
of gold.
rare
I
objects
guess
are
it's
not
for
to
the
be
guards'
sold,
salaries? All things considered.
kept till later in
Well,
this
those
game.
freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What?
Okay,
No,
so
we're heroes, not
the only
thieves.
items we
said
can
we were
sell are
stealing it.
boring
Just
items
take
like
the gold for safety
normal
so the
crossbow,
assassins
normal
don't
short
get it.
sword and padded armor or something.
We can heroically return it to
Oh,
Jumanji
interesting.
when this
How
is all
much?
over. A lot. Take a look.
Are you out?
Okay. If I want to take this with me, then later on in this game this will make a chaotic decision more easy, and if I don't take it with me, makes a lawful decision more easy. So I don't take it with me because I'm lawful. I'm a civilized half-orc. I don't take money of strangers with me. It's unthinkable.
I'll answer but briefly and just once.
What do you mean undead?
As I said...
Fine, we've
How
got our
curious.
4th party members for now. Later in this game,
I
of course,
stand
we
ready.
get to choose different party members.
The deed is done.
Of course.
Forwards.
Look here.
Bingo.
Together we stand.
Another trap. We're extremely good prepared to disarm those traps, because we have trickery 10. It's our highest skill, including bonuses.
I have managed.
Bingo. Another
I was
door.
successful in my search.
Some small treasures in a chest. A chainmail. Let's have a look. She already wears a chainmail. It's bad. And at some point at the beginning there's no way around throwing some stuff away. It's otherwise you carry too much. Otherwise you're overweight, overburdened or something, and then some stuff don't work anymore. But at this point, I take everything with me, so I can make a choice afterwards. What do I keep? What do I throw away because I can carry it?
The deed is done.
Yeah, there are some other scallywags trying to steal something. No, if somebody steals, it's us,
You cannot stand against me.
because we are civilized. We are a civilized party, and so we're privileged to to steal something.
Getting you out of our story.
And we wouldn't call it exactly stealing, because we don't do it. We are good people. Yeah, we are good people, so we deserve those things in these chests. What else do we deserve?
Just letting
I'm
me
not
in,
sure,
Jack.
but it's a lot. Fine, those two dudes. rush into here. And now I'm gonna pull. No, I'm gonna
I
pull
will not falter.
this lever. Huh? Get the sword off. Get the sword up, boy. Okay. And she's gonna pull this lever. And then we're
Time's
gonna
wasting.
pull this lever. Shabingo. Gazonga. Hercules. Excelsior. Bazinga.
Anything is possible.
This gets up,
Ask.
and this gets up too. Yeah, and we got another one. Another one, yeah. Another secret stash. Lady Jamandi, and we take it with us because who cares? Who cares about those things, you know? We don't even bother to switch everything back to normal. Like closing those things again, and those stashes again, those treasure containering rooms, and no, we just move on. Like, yeah, who knows? And who cares? Is the treasure being... No, it's just not there anymore, and it's
Hey, wait for me!
like we have it now, and that's all. I mean, what's the difference? Who cares about who owns this treasure? It's, yeah, and it was Lady Jamandi, and now it's us. So someone has to carry that burden. And take a drink for encouragement, for health, actually. And we change our weapon to melee, which this is a very convoluted and stupid way to change the weapon, but I just wanted to check out something in the inventory. Oh, it's a bad habit. I don't know. It's so much easier doing it here. Okay. Done. Weaklings.
Everything is so much fun.
KSC. Or Cassie.
What
KSC. KSC. I would say KSC is her name. With a break between the A and the E. But Cassie. But KSC.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
Yep. Protect us. Sound like a Kellerscheid, am I right? Yeah, which is not a racist question, you know? It's not a racist question, it's a geographical question. That's... Where from the world are you? That's more a question than a sentence. That you sound like Kellerscheid, am I right? Just listening to her accent makes it sound like she's a Kellerscheid. That's all. It's not a racist question to ask.
Of course. I'm from Kadira. But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished. I don't know where
you have to
you're
go. You have to go. And she doesn't come with us, which is bad.
I can sense your
Which is...
impossible.
Do. Why do you run away? Why don't you stay with us? We're a cool party. Except Tatucci is an asshole.
Something out there.
Now. And gold ring. I get a lot of money for that. But yeah, there too I have to check out if gold ring is something specialist for antiquities would be more thankful for. So later on I will check that out.
Run and get an axe.
First time I will come across a
Stay here and hold our defense.
merchant.
Aha! Some of our guests survived.
Who are you?
Good. Unique Custom, House
This is
a
a
fighter in the service
most
of
polite
Lord Jamandi
question, the
Aldor.
most civilized
Right
question
now
to
I'm in
ask.
charge of the mansion guards.
So I
As
asked
you
it
can
first.
see, there's a lot.
If I were
Yeah,
a rich and influential lady,
What's
Jamandi,
going on here?
I'd
This is
also
a
make myself
yeah. This is the question.
Someone open the
Even
gate. Let in a group of assassins in the middle of the
being
night.
with an
Now
IQ
they've
of
set the
30
mansion on
was
fire to cut
asked.
off access to the hall. They don't want Lady Jamandi.
Considering Lady
And
Jamandi's fate,
So it's basic.
I'm not
It's
surprised that the
what
whole pack of assassins
also
were
sine qua
unleashed,
non question, you know.
including the giant. But what's at
Where's the
stake?
hall?
You'll have to run through the fire.
We need help
We've
putting out
almost
the
put it
fire.
at the- No, we'll manage.
Yeah.
I've got my best.
Could have been the most urgent question, but
Your place is by.
Doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded?
not the way I
We
see
need
it.
to help them.
Fire doesn't frighten.
May Abaddon.
Okay, we're following into the fire. Yes, sounds like great fun, doesn't it? We drench ourselves with buckets of water, and we cover our noses and mouth before we rush inside. Try to find the less dangerous place. No, I don't want to run slalom. No, just through. Diplomacy, this is easy. Athletics, this is hard. The hard thing is the right thing to do, in my opinion. Because I'm a lawful character, and who protects us if those guards all burn up in the fire? Conditions. Yeah, we are fatigued. No, she's fatigued. Valerie, Valerie, stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. No, we're still not overburdened because my character obviously is strong enough to carry it. I'm strong enough because I'm Barnaby Groomdash. Now we're leaving the area. By the way, this was a feature which I heavily admired, that you can take all this stuff with you which you have left behind in, in the area, so you don't have to run back and pick it up. It's great. It's a great feature in this game. It's just ease of use type of good thing. Now let's have a look. Beautiful piece of jewelry. A merchant would pay well for it. This means I will not sell this at the first opportunity to sell stuff. Or on any opportunity. It's made for special occasions. Ear-piercing scream, this would be nice. First. And he casts some magic missiles. No, wait. Against the boss, against leader. What's she doing? Well, why not a spell? And he, why not a spell? And she... she's fatigued. And do nothing but hit and run. Or hit and block. And her. Because she's excellent with her tower shields. She's a real shield maiden. Sorry. Shield maiden. Ugh. Yeah. Valerie is a very interesting character. From a pathological point of view, I mean, I guess. But this is a spoiler again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. Will you? No. Won't. Now, what's with the giant, our main enemy? Already struck down by Amandi Aldari and Isvani Keeg. Jamandi Aldari, you're a real piece of work, aren't you? Can't figure you out. But I will, because I'm civilized. Yeah. An amoresque arrangement between the two of us, two powerful people. Would be nice, Jamandi and Dory, but I'd rather not want to talk about it because it's embarrassing, it's delicate.
Thank you for your valor and bravery.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack.
Take the ring from my pocket.
Yes.
I haven't even put
Such
it
a
on.
gambit would be typical of Iravetti and his henchmen. And yet, it still seems suspicious.
Mm-hmm. He's a fucking backstabber. This is, again, another thing that makes Tartuccio antipathic. Another thing, just he keeps on going, he keeps on coming. Just at the point where you think it can't be worse, he comes up with something worse, you know? Really, that's who Tartuccio is.
One word.
They both came to your aid.
How could you?
My words.
I bet my life despise anyone but
Yeah, okay,
this
you
man.
can read it for yourself, you
I
can
saw
play it for yourself. I won't
those
read everything, you
my
know?
own
I'm
eyes.
sorry,
True warrior.
I'm not rolling that
I'd
way.
go with him.
Lady Aldori,
I want to
don't
play
listen
this,
to this
and
thick-headed
it's-
barbarian. She
can't go
doesn't
through
know what
everything
she's
yet.
talking about. During the
Yeah,
attack,
now
our
it's
leader
about
showed his true colors. He
saving
forced us to
saving
break
guards
into
from the
armory
fire
and
is
rob it.
wrong. How exactly? he figures out a way to make it look bad. You know, that's how can you make that look bad? How? This keeps on gift that keeps on giving. You know. Lawful neutral. Yeah, I make that decision.
Considering the circumstances,
Why not?
that was more than reasonable.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril until crossing the boundary.
It is insane when faced with death to stop and question whether you may be breaking some
Yeah, I don't
law
like him
or
as a
rule.
character. You know.
What about that trick he pulled right
So,
before we came in here?
because I don't like him as a character, Harem puts me off using him, even if he is his stats are better than the alternative cleric we will get to meet later on in this game.
He knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he
Neutral
could,
good.
dropping every...
Really, Tartuccio? You're seriously trying to blame someone for saving people from a fire?
Here it comes.
May Shellen spare me from ever having.
A true leader is someone who has their...
Enough squabbling.
No, we're not gonna take blame for doing the right thing, you know? That's the point. It's not because I make neutral good
Please allow me to
lawful
join the
good
expedition.
decisions.
I'm sad
It's about
to lose such.
If my leader allows, I will join his
you know,
team. He
I don't
seems
take
a worthy commander
I don't
in
take
my
shit.
eyes.
Commanders.
Our leader is good.
Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it.
As for me,
Yeah.
I know neither of these.
I don't even need to think. I'm
All right, we have two teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict, I'd like to believe you, but I know while you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox.
Yeah,
But you
one
should
of
know
us,
that it
one of
isn't just
the both of
Patox
us
we need
is
to worry
a
about.
spy. You know,
The
this
Royal
gets
House
confusing
of
if you
Sertova
think
may
about it.
also interfere in our plans.
She
I've managed to keep
she
this affair
doesn't
a
put
secret from them
trust
so
in
far, but
one
can't
of
last
us
long. by my estimation.
So you think,
you
okay,
have no
she
more
won't
than 3
put
months.
any trust in
After that,
both of us.
any
But
feats you
this is
accomplish
exactly
will
what
be
what she
pointless.
does. She puts trust in both of us right now, because she don't know. I don't know who's the spy, so trust everyone.
And now,
Yeah, okay.
farewell.
Sounds exactly like a smart leader would act in this situation.
To brave our fate. Beware, stolen lands. Heroes are on the way.
Yeah, okay, sounds a little bit too optimistic. Toxic optimism. No. We're heading towards a new level. This is surprising, because sometimes in the game, or at some difficulty level, or some occasions, I didn't manage to make a level up at this point. You know, it was only later on that we could gain a level. What I want to do with Amiri is put her, dual class her as a two-handed fighter barbarian. And of course athletics, knowledge of the world. Why? Why would that be important? Who cares about the world? No. Ah, come on. What did she get? Did she get power attack? Of course. And Lindsay. Lindsay will always be a bard. That's her thing. Lindsay will never do anything else but singing. It's the only thing she's good at. Trickery? Really? No, my main character can do it, so nobody else needs to. She wants to be a good cook. Okay. Persuasion, why not? Use magic device, why not? And combat tricks. Yo, it should be possible to figure something out. Weapon finesse. Of course, why doesn't she already have that? But no, point blank shot is more important because she mostly uses the crossbow. Rock the crossbow. Grease, why not? It's always a good thing at the start of the game. I wouldn't recommend anyone to use something like magic missile. She doesn't have that opportunity, but nothing like that, because magic missile raises in power by level, and at level 1 it's not a good spell. Valerie, I want to make her a shield expert, a defender, a wall basically. Later on I will dual class her as a thug and give her dazzling display, but right now she's gonna stay paladinish. She will stay a shield expert, that's what I mean. Armor focus, no. Shield. Oh. She's a walking wall. And this is beautiful in this game, I must recommend. I must talk about this. The shield is a synonym for her whole attitude. She's shielding. She doesn't like other people looking at her, even admiring her beauty. That's her shtick, you know. My main character, I want to make a duelist at some point. So what I'm about to do is dual class him as a fighter, Aldori defender in particular. And that's possible by just clicking on it. It's amazing. Persuasion, he's a master persuader. He's just persuasive as fuck. And he wants to be a good cook. So that's this stat is used for cooking. For whatever reason. In my opinion, cooking has more to do with nature, but some other people might say cooking has to do with religion a lot. And some people will point out that cooking is something magical, and therefore is knowledge arcana, but who knows? Who cares? Dodge, I need dodge at some point. And that's it. And for now I would say we'll end this at this point. My video is long enough. And I would say see ya in the next video. Recommendations to your wife or husband, and children and friends.